What's going on, YouTube? We got undefeated at the Hartford, Connecticut Regionals. What's your name, bud?
Matt Beck.
And what's your playing, buddy?
Unchained.
It's the best deck right now.
I believe so, yes.
You want to give shout out to the end of the video, or
Shout out to the end, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into your deck profile.
Yeah. Start, 3 tour guide. It's the best card in the deck. It's a 1-card starter. Like the Rhino. I drew this card a lot today, but it's not even that bad, honestly. Then 3 Red Dog, 3 Aruha. These are just your best extenders. And this one's like also just insane because you can like force extra interruptions by summoning popping your own trap and then summoning the Abominable Unchained Soul on your opponent's turn. So helps you dodge a lot of stuff too. It's just like crazy. Then the one of Unchained names: Rakeya, Sarama, Shyama, Abominable Unchained Soul, and the Disaster. I've seen some people cutting this card, but I still really like it. It just really helps to break boards. It did come up quite a few times for me today where this was like really helping full break the board. I did draw it a couple times, but you know, it is what it is. That's happens when you play that card.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
And yeah, and then we got the Vice King for the DDD package. This card I also drew a couple times, but again, it's not like the worst, but it's still not great. But this engine just really helps to get breaking boards, and then going first, you can also pop your traps using this, so it's like really good value. Then the only hand trap I played was 3 Ash. I decided to switch more to board breakers as opposed to hand traps, just because I felt like I was like the mirror match. It was just better, and I feel like Ash is just the best generic hand trap against every matchup. You know, it has applications against Tier, Flu, Branzids, like basically every matchup. So Ash is just overall really solid. Dispels, 3 Prison. It's just Rhoda, so broken. 3 Contract. Yep. 3 Prosperity. Shout out to Matt for hooking me up with the Prosperities. Yeah, this card's really good. Just probably should not stay unlimited for too much longer, to be honest. But while it's at 3, we play 3. And then we got another broken card, 3 Thrust.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, this card was crazy today. Just to get Engine or to get Tactics, to get Talents or Herald of the Abyss. It's whatever you need. Yeah. So. Yep, and then I played 3 Talents. This is a recent change. I was only playing 1 before, and I had Nib in the main deck. And I decided last second to put 3 Talents in the main deck. And I feel like overall, aside from 1 game where I opened all 3 of them and I lost that game, no, this was very, very strong. You know, I had access to it like almost every game pretty much, and it's just like let me push through a lot of fields. And then I played the Herald of the Abyss in the main deck. I used it like twice today. It wasn't horrible. I played against Too Early, and in theory it would have been really good, but I got hit with Solemn Judgment in one of those matchups, so. But the card was still fine in theory. I'd probably still play it. And then for traps, just the 5 Unchained traps. No Wailing in the deck, just because I didn't have that card, to be honest. Like, I would have probably played it if I had it, but yeah, this is mostly fine. There's only one time I kind of wanted the Wailing, but yeah, 5 traps is good enough. Extra deck, 2 Yama. You really only need 2. Like, the third one never came up today. So, I mean, going forward, you know, maybe the third one could be put back in, but like for now, 2's good enough. 2 Solar Rage. The second one doesn't come up too much, but it's just in case you get into a really like grindy game, it helps to have the second one. I think I summoned it once today, the second one. So 1 Anguish. I cut this down because the second one doesn't come up very often, and today was just fine with 1 today. Abomination. Again, this card helps break boards really easily. Just push for game. Like so that card is really good. We got Muckraker. I made it like twice today. Just for some of the awkward hands sometimes, or for make the Griffin line. Then Unicorn, this is what you go into off of the Solar Rage mostly, just gets an extra interruption. Made it a few times. And then the Griffin, I made once today against Pearly. And it was pretty solid. It did help win that game, so it came up once. And then Goddess, this card won me the last round against Dragon.
Yes, I saw it.
Out of Borderline Dragon with this, so yeah. Pretty good. Then we got 2 Caesars. The second one didn't come up today, but it's nice to have in theory. And there was space. I mean, it was really either this or the 3rd Yama, and neither one of them come up really that often, so I figured I'll put the second one in. And, you know, I don't know if I'll keep playing 2, but it was nice to have the option.
Okay.
And then we got the Machine X for the DDD package, and also to be able to put on top of this sometimes. Card's very, very good. Then we got Zeus. Summoned it once today and actually won a game against Castira, so no, it was pretty good. And the last card I played was Beatrice. This is for something in the side deck that I really just wanted to have an answer for Flu, because that was just a really hard matchup.
Yeah.
It didn't come up today. I did play against one Flu, but I didn't need this, so thankfully. So that's it for extra deck. For side, 3 draw. Yeah, this card was very, very strong today. Won multiple games, going second against Pearly. It was really good. Against Dragon Lake, it was really good. The guy had it against Tier once. It was also good there too. So like, yeah, I drew Joel quite a few times. It was very strong. Nib was a little bit less strong. I only dropped Nib like twice, I think, all day today. But you know, just it's a nice option to have against the combo decks, because I'm kind of scared of like Vanadium, Infernoble, you know, decks like that just like vomit out a massive board that you can't really deal with. That's really hard to just push through. So Nib just helps deal with that. Then I played 1 Magma, 1 Jerusalem. I probably would have played 2 Jerusalem if I had to, but I just didn't have another one before.
You didn't like DD Crow?
So, I thought about DD Crow. It seems decent, but I felt like these are just like, they're better in certain situations, and just having the bodies to put on board is really interesting. And also, like, the fact that it was level 6 for Beatrice, you know, maybe in these situations it could come up. So, I don't know. Just one of each of those. I probably would play a second Jerusalem. But then for thrust targets, Duster, Evenly, D-Barrier, Karma Cannon. D-Barrier won me a game today. I never resolved any of the other ones, but it was kind of nice to have the options, you know. This is the card that might get cut for another Jerusalem, to be honest, because I just didn't really come up today, but in theory it's nice to have as going first option for thrust. And then the last 3 cards were for Flu. I hate that deck, so I wanted a way to auto-win that matchup. It didn't come up. It didn't come up today. I already won against Flu because he bricked second game 2, but this is also a thrust target, the Metaverse, so that's why. So if you get shifted, you just Metaverse this, and then they can't play. So in theory, it would seem kind of cool, but yeah, it never came up. But that's the deck. You know, I'm really happy with how it performed. I don't think I bricked really a single time. There's a couple kind of awkward hands, but they're all playable. So
congrats on your top, man.
Thank you.
Any shout outs?
Shout out Matt, shout out you, shout out Sandro.
Hey,
shout out everybody here.
I don't know who's here.
And that's about it.
All right, deuces.